Illinois Education News. Landmark, Riverside, Brookfield. District 96 Board votes to allow e-learning days. Would let kids learn at home on days where school is canceled. Posted January 7th, 2020. If school is canceled more than once this year because of bad weather, students in Riverside Elementary School District 96 will attend classes electronically for up to 2 days. Taking advantage of a new state law, the District 96 Board of Education unanimously voted at its December 18th meeting to approve a plan of 2 e-learning days if school has to be canceled for any reason. Last summer, Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker signed a new law allowing school districts to have up to 5 e-learning days in an academic year. District 96 has decided that the first day of school canceled this year would be made up on President's Day, February 17th. But up to 2 additional cancellations would trigger e-learning days where students would be expected to do schoolwork at home. 5th through 8th graders in District 96 have school-supplied Chromebooks, and L.G. Hauser Junior High School students usually take their Chromebooks home. Families would be notified of an e-learning day by telephone or email, just as with any school closing. On the e-learning day, students would be expected to access assignments online with school-supplied devices or devices at home, although assignments for elementary school students would be sent home on paper. Students would be expected to spend at least 5 hours, the state's minimum requirement for an official school day, on their assignments, although the time it would take for any individual student to complete their assignments would vary. Students would be expected to be available electronically from 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. on the e-learning days. Students would turn in their assignments online or on the first day back to school. Students who don't have internet access at home would not be penalized for not completing e-learning assignments. Some elementary school assignments would require internet access, but others would not. All the grade levels have options that are not technology-based, said Angela Dozell, the Director of Teaching and Learning in District 96. Hauser students would have lessons for each of the classes on their schedule. Elementary school students would be expected to complete assignments for English language arts, math, science, social studies, and the special area class that they have in school that day. One reason District 96 is embracing e-learning this year is because, with an ambitious construction schedule this summer, district officials do not want to extend the school year further into June if they can possibly avoid it. There also are educational benefits, Dozell told the school board. When making up days are held in June, many students have zoned out and 8th graders have already graduated. When we have to make up those days, a lot of the curriculum has stopped. We've turned in technology, and some families have scheduled vacations, so they're not attending school at that time, Dozell said. This helps learning stay continuous. The e-learning days would be considered a success if attendance and completed assignments come to 95% of students, which was the average attendance during the district's 2 make-up days last June. Although the board voted unanimously to adopt the e-learning days, school board member Jeff Miller, who grew up in a small town in snowy upstate New York, southeast of Buffalo, said that there would be a loss for students missing out on the spontaneous fun of an unexpected snow day off of school. I remember when I was a kid, a snow day was sort of a wonderful event, Miller said. You had the day off, you were outside. In a way, I feel bad for the kids. District 96 is the only local elementary school district in the landmarks covering area to adopt the e-learning days. Riverside Brookfield High School has approved the use of up to 5 e-learning days this year, if necessary. Last year, Riverside Brookfield High School used 2 e-learning days during last winter's polar vortex to mix reviews from students and parents. This year's Brookfield LaGrange Park Elementary District 95 will not have e-learning days, but will have the option of a 1-hour late start on certain bad weather days due to an arrangement It has worked out with its school bus company. On those days, school will start at 9 a.m. instead of 8 a.m., and the bus service will be provided. Having a late start provides the district with the option to still have a school day on days when there might not have been heavy snow overnight. Every once in a while, those days come up that, if we could have started later, we could have been in school as opposed to canceling, said District 95 Superintendent Mark Kazanowski. This is the Illinois Education News.